All right, hello everybody. I am Rando Joe here with Chase. We're going to be doing Dominate Open Week 1 today. Sorry for the delay, we had some technical difficulties going on. And yeah, we're already this far into draft because the teams wanted to start and we couldn't get everything fixed in time. But here we are now. We have 95% of pick ban done, so what do you think about the comp so far, Chase?
I pretty heavily favor Hypnotic, to be honest. Sovereign, they first picked the Caitlyn, which is always a very strong laner, and also got a small buff on this patch. I think she's getting higher and higher priority, especially as other AD carries get nerfed. So then Hypnotic smartly takes away the Morgana, so they can't take the Caitlyn Morgana lane. And Skarner, because Morgana traditionally counters Skarner, but now he's not going to have very much trouble.
Yeah, that
Sovereign chooses to take Janna. I don't really much like the Janna. They're basically a Caitlyn hyper carry comp with the Janna Shin pick there. I would prefer a Lux pick. Lux just provides way more lane pressure, and Lux doesn't really get stopped by the Morgana that much, at least not laning phase wise.
That's true, yeah, she can poke her up pretty easily.
Although the Janna art is good against Garner, as long as you don't do it too late and just help him.
And think about it, so is Shen as well, so Shen can just ultimate on top of the person that Skarner takes. And then Skarner's actively yoinking a Shen into his team, which brings him closer to Sivir Malzahar, which is probably not the ideal situation for him.
Yeah, I quite like Shen. I think his W is really effective in this game. Like, you can block Kleds and powered autos, which is really nice. And yeah, honestly, Shen can stand up to Kled and lane a lot better than most champions, especially because he's not really reliant on any form of healing.
Yeah, for sure. And like let's start looking into some of the lane matchups. We have, as you said, Shen and Kled. Shen would be pretty favored. Yeah. What do you think about the Taliyah versus
Malzahar? It's not Shen favored. I think Kled still wins, but Shen can stand up a lot better than other tanks can against Kled.
Right.
Taliyah versus Malzahar, I mean, it's pretty heavily Taliyah favored, but that's what you expect when you pick Malzahar, right?
I guess every lane is not Malzahar favored.
he's not there to really do work in lane. He just kind of farms and then presses R when it's his job to.
Yeah, I mean, even Taliyah isn't necessarily made for lane, but she'll probably be able to get more roams off. At least until Malzahar gets some items to get that instant wave clear.
Yeah, once Malzahar is like level 7 with a lost chapter, he can probably start pressuring. She has to save her E to try to stop the Voidlings. Pretty much. And then bottom lane is I think it's still favored towards the Caitlyn.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty heavily on the Janna to actually pressure and walk up and poke with her W and be proactive. If she just sits behind Caitlyn, they're gonna lose the lane.
If she gets hit by Morgana Morgana Q, they're also gonna not do
well in the lane. It's gonna be rough. She has to play smartly around the minions with her poke.
Yeah, she'll be able to honestly determine how that lane goes fully. If Janna's not able to be aggressive enough into the Morgana Sivir will be able to just hold off the lane and then outscale because there's Sivir Morgana.
Well, Sivir is stronger than Caitlyn at like 3 items, but I think full build, Caitlyn just kind of wins out just because of her range, right? And she has a Janna, not to mention.
That's true, yeah.
Which does give her like it's more than a BF sword worth of attack damage.
Caitlyn Janna I actually find is really, really strong of a duo. With how much, as long as Janna's playing aggressively, she actually matches Caitlyn's early game aggression really well.
Yeah.
With just, you can E for Caitlyn's 1 auto attack trade, which is already super good, and then she gets the extra AD. And then Janna does her own insane amount of damage, especially if she's taken Comet.
Yeah, Janna's no Lux, but she does scale better, at least into like a team fight situation. It is, I don't know, it's still going to be pretty hard for Sovereign to disengage Hypnotic, though, I feel like, because the Skarner speeds towards you, you knock him out, right? And then Kled R's, and you have no way to stop Kled. Like, you just put the Shin in front of him and hope. But then Shin's just gonna die because he's gonna get Malzahar ulted or binded or whatever, right?
He's just gonna take all of the poke.
Yeah.
But at least that does the job for them and protects the team.
Yeah, the hope is that Caitlyn gets strong enough off of the laning phase that she can actually just push through the enemy team and kill everyone with her Janna on her back. But I feel like if Caitlyn doesn't get a lead, this game's going to be really hard.
Yeah, I can agree with that, honestly. And here, as we go into the spectator delay, I'm going to take a little bit of an early break just to get some stuff set up on the background here. And to get our actual caster who's going to be casting for the game in. So we'll have Backpack come in and cast because I am not doing the game casting. So we will be back in about 3 to 4 minutes when the game goes live.
Yeah, I actually think Hypnotic won this draft so far. I guess Backpack just the draft master.
I was drafting for Hypnotic, by the way.
Yeah, you won draft.
Yeah. Did I? Hey, we did it, boys.
I think you did.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, hey, you guys are in break, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. Oh,
My mic.
crap. But, like, basically what I wanted to do was try to tilt Harrison off the face of the earth. And, Sivir, Skarner, Morgana, Malzahar, Kled will definitely. Hello, everyone. Welcome to we are finally into the Dominant Open. This is week 1 after a very long off season. We can finally see what everybody is made of. Hello, I am one of your casters, Backpack, and with me is Hubris, Mr. Chase. How are you, my friend? How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah,
excited to see how this press R comp from Hypnotic turns out.
Yep, and with full disclosure, I am obviously on the side of Hypnotic because I draft for them. So I think I won the draft, as all coach does. So yeah, just to put that out there. But we were talking about it pre-game lobby, and we were like, why did Sivir take Fleet Footwork? Chase, why do you think she took Fleet Footwork here instead of Lethal Tempo?
I mean, she's clearly scared to get poked out by the Caitlyn and the Janna, so she's basically sacrificing scaling for that because she thinks their team's gonna win a late game team fight no matter what. I don't think it's a mistake. I think it's just a playstyle difference. I wouldn't call it wrong.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It looks like Neo is having a lot of poke here on Awakened, and it looks like Skarner.
Oh man.
Yeah, it is very unfortunate that you couldn't take his Raptors because usually, like, when you go Predator, usually Raptors Red Krugs is a very efficient clear.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the ward on the Raptors, it kind of changes up the what you want to do. So I am a little excited to see how Always There will respond to this.
Yeah, my O-Man was more for Awakened. He's already blown a pot and he's still like 70% to start the lane.
Yeah, definitely.
Finding.
Yeah, that's that Sivir Morgana lane there. A lot of people are really scared of Caitlyn Morgana, but honestly, like, Sivir Morgana is just as scary, but also a lot safer because of the 2 spell shields. But yeah, I am a little scared for Awaken. He did take TP though.
Yeah, so... he does have TP, so hopefully he can get a reset in and just buy something, another Doran's Ring or a Darkseid reset.
Man, I thought he was going to try to come back in there for the Bear Trap on a rope. He actually misses the Bear Trap on a rope. He's trying to fight with Punkris, but I think he got the losing end of the trade there because Skarl isn't on this side anymore.
Every trade is a winning trade for Kled if he can remount.
Yeah, and he's pretty close to remounting so far, honestly.
Yeah, he just needs an auto attack and a shotgun.
As far as the pathing went, it looks like Seju wanting to go the classic Red Krugs Raptors, and it looks like she's going towards top. Looks like Skarner went the Red Krugs Raptors route and then reset for the boots. So looks like he's going to be going towards bot side here, but Sejuani is on the top side, but because Skarl went back onto Kled, I think she might be second guessing this. Yeah, she definitely can as far. Yeah, there's the flash right there. So Punkris. Pretty good taunt there, but Sejuani showing her face up there, so Always There can kind of just scour the bot side of the jungle here pretty safely. But that is a flash for Starfall Spark.
You're hoping to see a return game because Shen's actually, he's not one of the classic Sejuani synergy champs like Camille or Aurelia, but he is still pretty darn good at setting up that stun for a free gank.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the taunt, let me see how long it lasts. I think it's 1.25. It's 1.5, actually.
Yeah, it's 1.5.
So, yeah, it's 1.5 seconds of just constant auto-attacking from the Shin, so it can definitely stack onto the Sejuani passive pretty easily.
And if you're landing a taunt, that means you can drag your sword through them, which gives you free attack speed, so he's pretty good.
Definitely. The Predator Boots was popped on the bot side, but was spotted out, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just pressure, if anything.
Yeah, just a little bit of pressure. I mean, as far as the CS goes, I mean, every single person from Hypnotic is winning so far. I mean, we are only 4.5 in, but it got to be a good sign for late game scaling comp here.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be worried for Sovereign. They're losing bottom lane with Caitlyn pick, which is never a good thing to see.
Yeah.
Although because, you can see the wave is building up on Hypnotic's side, so Caitlyn does have a little bit more farm to grab than the Sivir.
Yeah, the binding did hit onto the Janna, but can't really do anything, unfortunately. But still, I mean, like you said earlier, if Janna gets hit by binding, it's going to be really hard. Awaken and Neoguri's going at it, but I mean, Sejuani is here. Looks like Always There is coming around the side. And it looks like Lacra is able to hit onto that dash. Always there, flashes forward. Wasn't able to get that stun. Awakened might still be in a little bit of trouble because Sejuani has a stun, but Lacra has to flash away. So there was a lot of flashes. It looks like on the top side, Spartan also got the first blood, remounting on the Skarl. So a lot of action here already going for the side of Hypnotic.
Yeah, I was watching that fight in the top lane, and Punkers actually made a huge mistake. When he was fighting Kled, he used his W when Kled both did not have his W up, and the Kled was on Skarl. If you save your W on Shin for when Kled is dismounted, if he's trying to hit you while you're in that W zone, he doesn't gain any courage.
Yeah.
So he can easily deny the remount and win that fight there if he just saves his W for a better time.
Yeah, it was a very good play there from Spartan, but I feel like he said, it was more of a misplay from Punkers. I think he could have definitely won that trade if he played it correctly, but
yeah, just maybe inexperience in the matchup.
Yeah, probably. Also, looks like Kled did not use a TP, so still has a TP up for the Infernal Dragon. Shin obviously does have that stand aside. Or, sorry, Stand United, rather.
Stand United, yeah.
Yeah, Stand United. I get the two mixed up sometimes. But, yeah, the Stand United is still up for the Shin, so I guess you really don't need the TP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be even, but if Kled can honestly just walk in our range, and he should be more useful. Not to mention they have the Talia. So you can pretty much look for some sort of bottom pressure with the Talia Shin, and then you can easily transition that into a dragon. Is the hope for Sovereign.
If I could tell Sovereign, I mean not Sovereign, if I could tell Hypnotic right now, I would say try to camp this Talia while her flash is down. It looks like that's exactly what he's gonna do. Awaken, able to get that flash ultimate down, always there as well. Awakened, able to get another kill for the side of Hypnotic. So hey, right on time.
Yeah, Skarner Malzahar combo. Not doing much gameplay on the side of Neo there.
Yeah, a lot of suppression there. That flash R, it's hard to hit, man.
Skarner did not even
Spartan trying to get it onto a trade here. Punkers has to flash away. Spartan almost was able to get another 1v1 kill into the top side, but couldn't get that other extra auto. But, I mean, Punkers did have to use his flash, so... and he got his Skarl back as well, so...
He's gonna get tower dove.
Yeah, he might get tower dove here, honestly, because... he should tower dive. Did you get the
He certainly could have, yeah. Yeah, the remount, or the dismount drops aggro.
Yeah, I mean, he might have waited too long if he's trying to still do this.
Yeah.
Sejuani and Talia, yep. There you go, Talia is spotted onto that pink ward in the pixel brush. Unless I said Sejuani was spotted onto the ward near the blue as well. So, Spartan counting his chickens there, knowing he has to back up there.
Yeah,
but he is pushing.
Seems to have a little bit of an experience in this matchup. He doesn't really know the trade timings that well. He's just kind of fighting Kled with his W and then not using his to counter it or anything like that. And I mean, that's okay. He just kind of has to opt to farm instead of trying to trade if he wants to do that, which is fine because he's a tank. So.
Yeah. Kled got a lot of plates up as well. Spartan doesn't have the ultimate though, so Sejuani is just kind of chilling into this bush. Here she comes. She does have that ultimate. The taunt is going to be able to hit. I think the, yeah, there's the stun as well. Spartan is in a lot of trouble. He does have flash, but I highly doubt he uses it. Blakra still doing a little bit of that. Punker's going to be able to get that kill. Rodark and Chandler on the bot side trying to get this kill. Jess not going to be able to go down because of the exhaust. Plus the stand united. A very good bait there from the side of Sovereign. It looks like Punkers is still trying to chase. Not going to be able to. But Awakened and Always There is able to get that Infernal Drake as well. So, I mean, it does definitely suck for Chandler. Thought he had that kill, but oh, here comes the exhaust. Oh, here comes the Stand United. Definitely unlucky, but
it feels bad for Hypnotic, but they still won out on that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I would have loved to see Jess play more aggressively when she knows the Shen is on her back. She kind of just stood and kept running. Should have just ran towards them, in my opinion.
I mean, sometimes you just forget that Shen is on your team.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, I don't blame him. Also, Spartan might be in a little bit of trouble here. His charge is about to be right back up, but here comes Neo, able to block him out. Spartan gonna be flashing over the wall. Actually, a very good play so far, but he doesn't know that the Sejuani is there. Here comes the Sejuani, and here comes the charge! And you can't be disabled on that ultimate, Sejuani. Come on, man. But Spartan still able to drag his way out of there. That was I don't know why Sejuani ulted there, but
Yeah.
that felt like a tilt ult.
A bit of panic or tilt.
Yeah. Yeah, that looked more like a tilt ult to me, honestly. Like, oh, we didn't get the stun. This sucks. But still, yeah, looks like Just might be in a little bit of trouble. Doesn't have the Stand United this time around, but there was actually a very big wave crashing here. Spartan doesn't have TP. Talia is on the mid side here. I wonder if they're gonna try to do this. I wonder if they're gonna try to do this dive here, but because like they're losing a lot on the mid side here. Just Malzahar just hovering on bot side for no reason.
See Spartan get deep vision top side, so he's trying not to get 3-man ganked again with that.
Yeah.
he drops the pink ward in the enemy blue brush. I like that.
Yeah.
If they don't check, it might stick for 5 minutes or more.
Yeah, that's a really deep ward. As Spartan is really just getting the upper hand on this matchup. Is the bear trap on a rope going to be able to hit Punkers again? Doesn't have the taunt start. Spartan going to be going down as well. Oh, bam, man, that's a lot of damage actually. Scarl, hey, yay, turret gone. His first turret. Man, so much damage from the Simmer Morgana. Holy moly, I wasn't expecting that. But I mean, if it is a Janna, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Silver Q, when it's unobstructed.
Oh, wait, she hit another binding. Yeah, looks like Quicksilver Eyes is going to be in a lot of trouble. He tried to flash, but he couldn't flash far enough away from the binding there. Doesn't have heal as well because he decided to take TP. And it looks like actually Sejuani might be in a little bit of trouble with the binding hitting as well. The shield from Janna. Going to be able to keep him alive. Chandler is over there, just keep throwing auto attacks at him. Not going to be able to do much more as the boomerang just goes right through the wave. So it looks like nothing more to it as Quicksilver Eyes just goes down.
See, now that the Malzahar has his items and his levels, he's actually managing to pressure in the Talia, who's low on mana right here.
Yeah, I mean, once Malzahar hits that level 7, level 8, I mean,
yeah,
get your Lost Chapter.
Get a few ranks, 3 or 4 in your E, and you get the Lost Chapter, you're chilling.
Yeah, because Talia is like a champion where, okay, I'm going to push him in and I'm going to roam. But with Malzahar, it's really hard to roam because Malzahar just pushes you in. Able to get another turret for Hypnotic. That's 2 turrets. They're already up. God, how much? 5k? 5k at 12.5? That's... wow.
Yeah, that's...
yeah.
That's a very hard lead to fight against as Sovereign when they have such a strong engage comp with Sivir, Kled, and Skarner. It's going to be very hard to make a comeback from this point.
Oh, it looks like Predator is going to be popped for always there. Trying to go towards Quicksilver Eyes. He is able to get that flash and the ultimate, but here comes the Stand United. Rodark is going to be able to hit a binding onto Shin, so he can't be able to taunt away, but here comes the charge as well, but Talia is here as well. Malzahar doesn't have TP, so he can't get down there just as fast, but he's trying to run there. So it looks like Sejuani might be in a little bit of trouble, but a very good seismic shift from the Talia. It's just a lot of damage here. The wave is going to bounce as the ace in the hole is going to be able to hit onto the Simmer, but the Malzahar is here as a binding is going to be able to hit on Quicksilver Eyes. Once again, the boomerang not going to be able to hit it, so it looks like Awaken is flash ulting on the Neo in Hypnotic. Just 4-1 in the bot lane.
It's a disadvantaged numbers fight for Hypnotic, but they just say, hey, look at our gold lead, flex a little bit, and then kill them anyways.
Yeah, they're definitely flexing right now with the 7.5k gold lead as a second Infernal is coming up as well. So very, very well played from the side of Hypnotic there, knowing that they can use that 4v5 because they were just so far ahead at that point. Like Awaken wasn't even there.
Yeah. He just came in for all the glory. He wasn't there to start.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, always there. He used that Predator plus the ultimate very well, but I really have to commendate Rodark there. That binding on the Shin really delayed a lot of plays in that bot side because Shin couldn't taunt.
Landed two key bindings that fight.
2 key bindings on the Sejuani as well. So, I mean, looking forward to the next game because this is the best of 3. I mean, do you think that Sovereign might consider banning this Morgana?
Well, Sovereign basically, since they're going to red side, they have to consider, is Hypnotic going to first pick Morgana?
Yeah.
And if they don't think Hypnotic will first pick Morgana, then they can try to just pick a bot lane duo with Morgana. Maybe Caitlyn Morgana, Sever Morgana, you know, something like that.
Well, I don't know. This guy's Caitlyn isn't looking too great so far. I mean, yeah, it is a Janna in the lane against like a Morgana, so obviously like Rodark is gonna have more lane presence than Jess, but I don't know. It doesn't look like Caitlyn is playing up to bars. It looks like Awaken is trying to get on the Neoguri here. The Q is going to be able to hit. That is another kill. That is a killing spree. Rodar might be in a little bit of trouble, though. He tries to put the spell shield on, but here comes Always There. They're actually trying to re-engage him. Quicksilver Eyes actually just kills Rodar right off the bat. Chandler is trying to get a kill onto Caitlyn. It looks like Awaken going to be able to get a kill onto the Janna. And here comes the charge as well. They're going right into the mid lane. They're trying to get a kill on a locker here, but Spartan just backs right off. He didn't want to go any further because there was absolutely no minions on that turret. It looks like Rift Terror was spawned bot lane and they're trying to go for this inhibitor.
Yeah. I mean, they just have full map control, so they just get to take every objective, right? They get all the dragons, now they have the Herald to take this turret. It's really...
Oh, actually they won't be able to take the turret. The Seismic going to be able to hit on the Chandler. Chandler trying to run away with that heal, but I mean, they're still on the chase here, so did Hypnotic kind of try to, like, just... Oh, man, they actually can't get away because there's just so much going on, but there's actually another mid lane turret there going down, but Chandler did give up his bounty to the Sejuani. Not the greatest, and actually, maybe Hypnotic might try to re-engage here. Sejuani going over the wall. Lockwood's kind of just by herself in no man's land here. Rodark is trying to ult away, but he can't do much else as the Malzahar is going to be able to get a double, but the Essen Ho going to be able to get on a Quicksilver Eyes. Starfall Spartan is here, so can they actually turn this? The Cypher Shove not going to be able to find anything else. With there is trying to get onto the Caitlyn, but he's just getting kited like hell as it looks like Starfall Spartan trying to flash over the wall, but not going to be able to get on a Quicksilver Eyes because she used the flash as well. Starfall Spartan trying to get another kill, but he's just running away because Scar ran away as well. Everybody's just so low here. Starfall Spartan is in a lot of trouble here. The 90 caliber neck are not going to be able to hit either, so looks like Sovereign just says, stop pushing.
Yeah,
like finally,
a bit of an overstay.
Finally did something. Yeah, a little bit of an overstay.
It would have been fine if the Kled was there with, but Kled was pushing mid, which I think is a fine play, but you just need your team to back off on the bot side, and you take the mid lane turret, and then you can all reset, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So just a little bit too far up from Hypnotic while they weren't as 5 in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and they didn't even get the turret either.
Yeah.
The Janna shield actually saved it, so I guess the Janna pick is paying off.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Just delaying the inevitable is what it feels like.
Yeah, it looks like Lacquer not going to be able to get a stun on the Chandler because of the spell shield. Going to be able to use that blast stone to get right out of there because rest of Hypnotic is not in range. Also, the next Drake is going to be a Cloud in about a minute. So, I mean, given how the game is going, Hypnotic, will they try to go for this Cloud Drake or will they try to just push for more turrets here?
I see no reason to not do the Cloud Drake. I mean...
Yeah, especially with no waves pushing either.
Yeah, they haven't really set up their waves. They're letting bot wave go to waste as well. No one's farming that.
Yeah, it's gonna be slow push back towards them, I think.
Yeah.
But they are trying to take this top turret here. Kled is in the area for a charge. Looks like the Malzahar gonna be able to. Not gonna be able to.
I'm really surprised Malzahar didn't just press R on him.
Yeah, I thought as well too, because like Shin definitely could have got out, but I mean they were sitting on a ton of wards there. Kled is just trying to push up this mid wave. Always there gets pushed back by the seismic shove. Even though like the Morgana shield was on him, it still bursted through. So I mean this Talia, even though 045 can still burst through a black shield, so might be something to actually look forward to because that is a lot of their disengage. I feel like Neoguri is a lot of their disengage with the seismic shove because can you get the Skarner away from you? You know what I mean? Like even with the Morgana shield.
Yeah.
So.
Hypnotic's macro is a little bit shaky.
Yeah,
I think they're very happy that they have this gold lead. Like you really.
Sejuani? just went in, tried to use that Glacial Prison, but she tried to just steal the Cloud Drake for no reason. But now, actually, Awaken, they're just trying to go straight back onto this. Hypnotic is trying to go right back onto this re-engage here. Neoguri is very low, and it looks like he's going to be going down. Jess going to be going down as well. It looks like Caitlyn is the next on the menu. Rodar going to be able to get that kill, so a little bit of over-aggression there from the side of Sovereign for a Cloud Drake.
I'm not sure why you're trying to steal that. You know, honestly, you're so behind that if Sejuani is the only person that dies there, you still lose Baron.
Yeah, because Sivir had her ult. You just Sivir ult straight to Baron. But I mean, that was a very good re-engage from Hypnotic. I don't know what Sovereign were thinking, but it's like Baron is going to be going to Hypnotic.
Yeah, the play, the NA RAM play finally coming to fruition for Hypnotic, running around with 5 people for about a minute and a half.
Well, it wasn't mid. It was top. They weren't mid.
NA.
It was
NA RAM. It just wasn't mid.
NA
yeah.
RAM. But looking at how far down Sovereign is here, 12k. I mean, now that Hypnotic does have the Baron, I mean, what can they do? They tried to re-engage on a 5v4. It didn't work. They tried to engage 5v5. Didn't work. I mean, what can they realistically do here?
Nothing. I mean, if Hypnotic just sends Kled bottom, Malzahar top, and then the 3 mid, and then they make sure they crash the waves at proper timing, they should like get 2 inhibs and then be able to threaten the 3rd inhib. And if Sovereign doesn't fight for the 3rd inhib, they're just gonna lose because they're triple inhib. And if they do fight, they're gonna lose because Hypnotic's so far ahead. So it's going to have to be some sort of massive team fight mistake from Hypnotic, someone dying for free or something like that.
I mean, I feel like if it's anybody to die, it would be the Malzahar because after the flash, he doesn't have any mobility whatsoever, and
his stopwatch.
You look at that, he has no flash, exactly, and he has no stopwatch. So, but he is on the top side with the other 3 members of Hypnotic. They are going to be able to get the center turret as well as Split. Split pushes onto the spot side here, trying to finish what the Herald started.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I'm pretty sure he's already full health
by
by
now. Shape backpack. They just. They gave them mid cryo? What is that, Hypnotic?
Yeah, but I mean, Sejuani tried to go back in, but that is just so much suppression. But they tried to go through the Janna heal, and they actually will be able to, as that is a triple kill. Yeah, that's game right there. Hypnotic pulling a very good re-engage from out of the hat. But I mean, that is game 1. But I mean, hopefully game 2, Sovereign will be able to reset their mental because I feel like they just were tilted from minute 1. They couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I think once their bottom lane wasn't winning,
they were losing.
It's very hard to execute this draft on Sovereign's side.
Yeah, a little too hard to operate draft from the side of Sovereign. It looks like Hypnotic can be able to take the lead here, 1-0.
Yeah.
In a very convincing fashion too.
Sovereign pretty much playing a sort of global pressure comp with Caitlyn as your hyper carry, which is a lot harder to execute than press Cledar, press Skarner, Predator, and run at them type of thing.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I feel like if Sovereign was able to get an engage off, they could have won, and they weren't able to get a very good engage off because of the Morgana bindings, the Morgana shields. I mean, Malzahar ultimate, Skarner pulling them away. It was a very hard comp for Sovereign to team fight against, honestly.
Yeah, it's not that I think Sovereign's comp is bad. I think it's just it's hard to execute. If your Caitlyn is strong and you can put that Shin and that Janna on her, and you use the Shin and the Talia global pressure to try to get her that lead, she can be a super strong team fighter, especially if she's like an item or half an item ahead of her ADC counterpart. But she just didn't get that lead, so it's really, really hard for Sovereign to team fight.
Yeah, definitely very hard for Sovereign. Hopefully, Game 2 will produce better results because Hypnotic just, to say it blandly, they just ran over Sovereign from minute 1. So hopefully Sovereign is able to put up a fight here in Game 2. So everyone stick around. We'll be right back.
right, welcome back, everybody. Back for the pick ban phase here with Chase to go back into this game for game 2. After that pretty one-sided affair from the last game, and we already see Sovereign banning Kled and Malzahar
Yeah,
and
Kled,
Morgana.
Malzahar, and Morgana.
Those are what I like to call tilt bans. Oh man, they don't like anything from that team comp that they just had to play against.
Yeah. Hypnotic does get rid of the Skarner for them. Hypnotic showing they clearly don't want. They're not willing to first pick Skarner, nor are they willing to first pick Yuumi. Ban Yuumi on blue side is a rarity, but clearly their support doesn't play it.
Yeah, definitely not something you usually want to see. And they first pick the Karma instead. I'm not sure how I feel about it personally. I feel like you can just lock in Sejuani there.
Well, Karma does
not
have the strength of being flexible, right? You can put her in 3 lanes, support mid and top, and it's always nice to have flexibility in your first pick.
And if you're Fnatic, you can also play it in the AD carry role. So
yeah, I mean Karma jungle was a thing for a while. I'm sure you can still pull it out. 5-way flex. There you go.
5-way flex. And my apologies on stream. The bans don't seem to be showing up for some reason because OBS is. Pro draft is not loading.
Okay.
Very nice.
Kaisa Nami, huh?
Come in though. Kaisa Nami, strong 2v2.
Yeah, it's really key on Nami landing the bubble. They do have strong short trades, but I think if Hypnotic picks something that can outrange them, and they put it with a Karma, it's going to be really hard for Sovereign. Like if Hypnotic picks a Caitlyn or a Sivir here or something like that.
Yeah, and Caitlyn is still up, but they end up going with the Elise and the Jinx.
Yeah, Jinx
Jinx
does have that long
either.
range, yeah. Kog'Maw would have also been high feed. Kog'Maw, traditional Kaisa counter in the bot lane.
Yeah, I mean, Kog'Maw would have been interesting, but I'm not a huge fan of it with the Karma, personally.
Well, you don't know it's a Karma support still.
Right, okay. Assuming it's a Karma support. I guess it's not a fair statement to say, but assuming it's a Karma support, I definitely prefer to see the Jinx and the Kog'Maw. Oh, there we go. Finally get the bands working. But I think the Jinx is going to be nice. It scales pretty well. And it does pretty well trading into the Kaisa. And then Team Sovereign locks in the Jarvan.
I love the Jarvan pick here.
Oh, yeah.
You see them lock in Jinx. Pretty simple to just put her in the cage and force her to flash or die.
Yeah,
and not to mention, same with Karma. And at least needs something to repel to get out, so.
That's true. Now in teamfights, Elise will usually have something to repel to.
Usually, yeah.
If she's using repel to get out of the Jarvan cage instead of using repel to dodge an important ability, it's not good for the Elise, who's usually building full damage.
Yeah, she does have to repel towards an enemy, which, I mean, if you're repelling onto the back line to get out of the Jarvan, you might just die anyways, so.
True, but your Q will take away half of the enemy ADC's life when you use it, so at least that's.
I don't think so. It's based on missing. It's based on missing HP.
It's a good amount of damage. But as we went on for the bans, we see Azir and Ryze taken away from Team Sovereign, and the Nico and Fiora. I assume that's a top lane Nico ban. I'm not entirely sure actually. But the Shen pick comes in here for Team Sovereign.
It seems to be a mid lane ban.
Mid lane ban?
Yeah, Neo plays it. Punkris doesn't appear.
Alright, yeah, that would make sense. The Shen again for Punkris.
Shen again. They're really putting a lot of stock onto this Kaisa here.
Oh, absolutely. Renekton. I'm actually not entirely sure how that Renekton Shen lane goes.
Once again, it's not Shen favored, but Shen can do pretty well in it.
Just based on the W usage.
Oh, yeah. Shen can take short trades with his W, and then Renekton either wastes his W or doesn't get to use it because Shen runs away. Vladimir for Hypnotic. This is actually pretty good. It's also a pretty key pick for them. Like, it's going to make their team fight really strong, and not to mention the 12% increased damage for the Jinx rockets.
It's true. Definitely a lot more damage that's going to be coming out from this side now in the team fights. Like before that, they definitely weren't the strongest team fighting team.
It was pretty much all Jinx, right?
It was, yeah, exactly. It was pretty well only Jinx, who doesn't have any real peel, since now we know it's a Karma support. I mean,
Yeah, I think
speed up, but it's not quite enough to keep you away from Jarvan with a Shen ulting onto you, or from Jarvan combo with a Kai'Sa with a Shen ulting onto you. Like it's definitely a lot. But now with Vladimir being able to pressure the back line of Team Sovereign, definitely looking stronger for their team comp.
Yeah, Vladimir is going to have his work cut out for him, though, because they do have the Shinar, and if he has to preemptively use his pool to get out of a TF gold card, it's going to be a little bit hard for him to pull things off in the fight. Not to mention, he can't pull out of the Jarvanar, so he's another target for that. They really want.
So Jarvan can just ult everybody that's not Renekton here. And even Renekton, his E cooldown is pretty long if he's not underneath the Shojin effect. So he might end up getting trapped in there as well if he's not too careful.
Yeah. Drop the Jarvan Cataclysm, throw a Nami wave through there. Could get pretty nasty.
Yeah, they've definitely got some really nice team fighting there, and some good pick with the twist. Like this Shen can ultimate onto just about anybody aggressively. They got Kai'Sa who can ult in aggressively. They have Twisted Fate who can ult in aggressively, and they've got Jarvan who, when he dives, can just have a Shen to back him up, and turns out to be another aggressive ultimate. So I hope they're using it more aggressively this game than they did in the last game. Though, I didn't get the chance to last game.
Want to note, Sovereign is drafted exactly the same comp this game.
Yeah.
Basically.
Pretty much.
They have global top, global mid, engage jungle, and then hyper carry.
It's the exact same formula.
So I guess they're just saying, well, we may have gotten destroyed last game, but we're pretty good at this comp. Maybe they do good with it in scrims, so usually their ADC will perform better than they did last game or have less of a rough time in the lane. Although I think, unlike last game, Sovereign has, on paper, what is the losing bottom lane, with the Karma support and the Jinx having the outrange on Kai'Sa.
It's definitely not the greatest lane for the Kai'Sa Nami, but it's not bad. And if Jinx Karma gets a little bit too aggressive, Kai'Sa Nami has a lot of punish for it.
Yeah, they have a lot of burst, especially if Nami can land that bubble, so... It's gonna be mostly Karma Qs and Jinx rockets more than actual full trades from Hypnotic if they want to win lane.
Yeah, I don't think they win any kind of extended fight, especially against the heal support and the Nami.
Not with that Kai'Sa passive.
Somebody's client drafted.
RIP.
We had to restart the draft. Not too big of a deal. I don't know. Looking at just even more so overall, like I really enjoyed Team Sovereign's team comp here.
I really like Sovereign's comp, but just like last game, it is a little bit more high execution. You do have to use those globals to at least a good chunk of their potential.
Yeah, if this game gets scrappy and messy, I think it'll favor Hypnotic Gaming much more with their team definitely wants to look to skirmish more so than full-on team fight, or looking for picks. Both teams kind of want to do, but
or if it goes to, I say 3 or 4 items with even gold, Hypnotic should have the advantage in a team fight. Renekton and Vladimir serve as pretty good front lines with still a lot of threat on the back line for the Jinx.
This is true. They're the front line that goes, okay, we're tankier than you because we're killing you, and you have to run away from us, otherwise you're gonna die. It's the CC because you're dead type. It's the
Aatrox kind of zoning, not the Maokai kind of zoning.
This is what Lucian flanks want to be. That's the kind of zoning that we want to see. But Aatrox actually does it.
The Elise for Hypnotic is just the bridge, pretty much, right? Maybe she can get a lead, hopefully for the Renekton. Because obviously, at least Renekton is the classic combo She can maybe look to pressure mid or bot, but their gank setup's pretty mediocre. Renekton's is fantastic.
Connected's is amazing.
And not to mention, against global team comp, you always want to attack at the global. Although Sovereign does have 2 of them,
Yeah, to
so
be fair, they have 2 of them.
if you attack the Shen, maybe TF shows up.
Right, well, ideally, she's attacked the Shen 3 or 4 times before the TF can show up, and gotten that Renekton a little bit snowballed.
Well, yeah, ideally the Shin's dead by the time
Yeah.
TF shows up,
Once
and
TF
then
is
TF
alive,
dies because he can't. Either TF dies or he just doesn't port in because he's like, I don't know what to do for you, buddy.
Too late now. Sorry, Chief. Can't help out here. And yeah, I don't think we'll see too many more ganks on any of the other side of the map. At least can kind of gank bottom lane, but Karma basically has to use her speed up on herself to try to get a route onto either of the 2 bottom lane, and I don't know. I don't expect them to be playing that kind of a range.
Yeah, Sovereign's bottom lane is immobile. They do have speed boost thanks to Nami and Kaisi and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not impossible to land a gank on them. Most likely a lane gank would be their best bet.
Or if they're just too pushed up. But
Yeah.
get ganked by being too
But I don't think Sovereign's gonna be the one pushing in this lane.
No, I agree. What do you think for Jarvan? Who should he look to focus?
Jinx, obviously.
Jinx,
You just-
obviously.
yeah, you
Persist.
don't-
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. Especially if they're going to be pushed in, which is what we expect. Just you have a hard camp bottom lane.
I mean, Jarvan can gank anywhere, to be honest. Renekton's a little bit scary. I think top lane is strictly counter gank territory because you're gonna get kind of blown out in an actual 2v2, but if you can just kind of stop them from killing the Shen. Mid lane, you have TF, but Vladimir can pool the gold card. So it's a little bit iffy, but if TF can blow the pool and then you come in and knock him up when he comes out of the pool, you can still blow a flash or kill him. But I think bottom lane is definitely the best, even if he's not landing kills, as long as he's pressuring them, it's good for Sovereign.
Yeah, and getting Kaisa and Nami into that mid game where they're gonna really start to shine once Kaisa has that Manimune finished, assuming she's going the Manimune build, and the Rage Blade, she'll be in a much stronger position than the Jinx, who really wants that 3rd item before she starts popping off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that done, the spectator delay is about to start. We're gonna head off to a little break here before we go into game 2, sorry, and yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Hello, welcome back, guys. It is game 2 of this Dominant Open Week 1 matchup between Sovereign and Hypnotic. Hypnotic did take game 1 in a pretty convincing fashion. So let's see how the game goes. I think Sovereign, we were talking about it during the pause. Sovereign basically has the same exact comp as last time.
Yes,
with
they
two
have the
globals.
exact same comp.
Yeah, with 2 globals plus a scaling ADC with an e-girl support.
And engaged jungler.
And engaged jungler. So
they have it all.
They do have it all.
So they're just hoping to do it better this game.
Yeah, so let's hope it does, because they were down what 7K at 14 or something, or 12. They were down 4K. Yeah, they were down 6K at 12.
It was really rough. Yeah, they got pretty destroyed.
Yeah,
Hoping to see them use those globals proactively this time. Also, look at TF's rune. He has Kleptomancy, so I think we're looking at Triforce TF.
Ooh, Vladimir took the wrong runes. That's unfortunate. He took Airy, so.
Did he mean to do that?
No, he didn't.
Oh, he did say wrong words.
Yeah. So, we'll be a little different here. But also, I told the guys, but it looks like we are doing a Renekton mid with Conquer for some reason. I thought he was gonna go PTA, but he didn't.
Yeah, PTA is definitely better for the mid lane. You're not gonna get those extended trades you would in the top.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially against like a TF. So
yeah. So, I mean, honestly, like both team comps are kind of equal. I mean, we both got pretty scaling ADCs. Well, actually, it's actually pretty different now I'm thinking about it. Because at least it's an engaged tank. Yeah, I'm dumb. Never mind. Don't listen to me. We just got the bot lane.
I think it's very fortunate that Sovereign has ADTF, actually.
If I say that.
He matches up way better into Renekton than APTF does.
Yeah.
He can actually, like, he can proc Kleptomancy against him. He's also going to get tankier faster if he can just, like, rush that phage and then a tabbies if he really wants, right?
Yeah, definitely. Little good trade there on the bot side for that Karma. Not going to be able to hit on the mid lane. But, I mean, it really is hard to say what a winning trade is in this bot lane because Nami has heals and Karma doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, Nami has a finite amount of mana. So
yeah, she's already at half.
Yeah. Eventually they're going to win. Eventually they're going to win that
if they keep landing poke, yeah.
Looks like Atana's going to be hitting. Onto Awakening here onto this top side. Yeah, Jarvan is on the top side. I think Vladimir sees his bubble is going to be able to hit onto Chandler. He has to run away with that Karma shield. But I mean, very great wards here from the side of Hypnotic, knowing where that Jarvan is. Like right when he showed up in that near that bush, they knew exactly where he was. So I wonder if Elise is going to try to go into the opposite side of the jungle here, but actually she's just going to be hovering mid lane. We might see a little bit of a 2v2 here. Renekton and Elise is a very good 2v2 with the stun. It looks like Dark Spartan is going to be able to start off. That always there is here as well. Flash stun, not going to be able to hit. This Neoguri still is okay. Starfall Spartan going to be able to flash over the wall, trying to get onto Neoguri, but Starfall Spartan is stopped for the time being by Locker, but not for the time being. Starfall Spartan going to be able to get another kill. That is a double kill. Very good from Hypnotic on that 2v2 there. I thought they scuffed that, honestly. But
yeah, I think they misplayed it super hard. Renekton has the stun, at least can just flash Cocoon and they one-shot the TF.
Yeah.
But it works out in the end because they bait Jarvan to think that maybe they can do something there when they definitely can't.
Yeah, so Renekton is on the board here. And, I mean, the CS leads are already going pretty out of control here. As it looks like Quicksilver Eyes might be in a little bit of trouble. The Ignite going to be going down. Rodark has to flash away to heal as well from Chandler. So, still, it looks like Sovereign was able to win that trade because Rodark was just a little bit too aggressive there.
Also, look at Renekton's inventory. That's a BF sword.
Oh, Spear is Shojin first. All right.
Yeah, that's
I like it.
Spear Shojin first is always correct if you're not against the tank, pretty much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's just super scary that he has the BF sword already.
Yeah. Jarvan is hovering on the top side here, but the wave did reset as far as I know, I think. Looks like it.
Jarvan is spending a lot of time towards this top lane here, and I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, like, even if they do try to get a gank off, what is he gonna do? Vladimir gonna pool? I mean, then what? Then what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, maybe you kill Vladimir, right? But you're better off just spending the pressure bottom side, in my opinion, or even mid, just deterring them from killing your TF over and over again.
Well, I mean, Neoguri really has to learn how to manage these waves because Starfall Spartan is basically just letting it crash right near his tower. And he's able to just freeze it. Yeah, he
chose to push it there for some reason.
I don't know why. He definitely
could have had the slow push, but he's looking for a roam, I suppose.
Yeah, he is looking for a roam to this top side, maybe. Maybe just trying to
deep
ward
wards.
a little bit. Yeah, that is a really deep ward. Oh,
I don't like that. I don't like that deep ward at all.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
It's much better in the bush, right? Like
the banana
right there
bush
next to it. Yeah. The one next to the blast cone. People almost never walk in that bush, so it's just
that's my favorite. Yeah, that's like my favorite word by far. It's like a little bit more top lane trading, and you said that. I mean, like Shen does have the upper hand here for the time being. I mean, Awaken doesn't have the cooldown, doesn't have the AP yet, and Punkris can.
He just doesn't have enough sustain. Shen will just spank him in the 1v1 for a little while.
Yeah, he definitely does. Oh, looks like there is a ping from Always There, but they might actually have saw him on that ward, but he doesn't. Neoguri still doesn't have flash. Let's see if Elise is able to hit that stun. I don't think she did, as the camera didn't go back that way. So we did, but it looks like Jarvan is on the spot side here. No ward, but oh, look again. It looks like the jungler just peeking their head in, saying, "Hey, I'm here. Get away."
Well, yeah, I'd rather see him waste his time bot than waste his time top, though.
Yeah.
Especially now that they have that Shen level 6.
Shen also has no vision score. Oh wait, Renekton doesn't either. Okay, never mind. These guys, dude, I swear, just buy pinks, man.
Wait, Renekton has a pink down. It just hasn't seen anyone.
There is gonna be there. Punkris might try to turn this, but Electro gonna be going down. Here goes the stun. Not gonna be able to hit. Punkris able to escape with his life. So very good play around the minions there for Punkris as he's able to escape from that gank.
Yeah. Awaken was just scared of dying inside of a taunt there, pretty much. Which very well could have happened.
Starfall Spartan trying to do what he can here. Locker is in level 6 there, saying not going to be taken down on Neoguri. He's able to get that kill. Starfall Spartan is trying to get a double kill here, but Locker does have flash, and he is going to be able to. Starfall Spartan's going to be going down as well. Maybe, no, he doesn't actually. How in the world did he live? Did he queue those little minions?
Yeah, he had the empowered Q, it must have.
That really gave enough? Wow.
Yeah, the empowered Q heals for a ton. If he's hitting like 3 or 4 creeps, it heals a lot.
Wow. Insane.
Yeah,
Wow.
Just let your TF farm and proc klepto. I don't know. There's no reason to go mid there. Like, it's pretty likely he's going to 2v1 you, and you should know that. And I mean, you shouldn't be playing to your TF anyways. You should be playing somewhere else for TF to come with you.
I mean, you said he shouldn't go top, so are you saying they should be bot?
Yes, I think.
All right, that's what you're saying.
Bot is pretty much the only place for Jarvan to be.
Yeah, and I think with how Chandler and Rodark are playing this lane, I definitely think Twisted Fate, Jarvan, and Shen should pop their head in to see what they can get, because Rodark, well, I mean, now it's too late. Chandler has his seal back up. Rodark is about to have his splash back up in about 20 seconds here. So they definitely wasted that time. They wasted the time.
Well, yeah.
Oh, wait, he's just
he missed the opportunity.
Oh, there he is.
He
did.
But, I mean, he can just go bot and waste their flashes and then come back when his R cooldown's back with Shen on top of him and kill them both and take Drake, right?
Yeah, because if the mid game does come around and Jinx still does have that flash, I mean, Locker won't be able to lock Chandler down because he just flashed away. So it looks like Locker is on this dreaded top side so far. The taunt going to be able to hit, so it looks like the Flag of Drag is going to be able to hit. Cataclysm to lock him down, but he's able to flash away, so Awaken did have to flash away there, but I mean, regardless, that was honestly a pretty good little chain CC there from Locker. I thought he was about to actually miss that flag and drag.
Yeah, it did look a little bit off on mine.
Yeah, I did. Hitbox, Rito, please. But regardless, that was a pretty good gank there. So I mean, now Jarvan might look towards the top side with Awaken not having flash.
If you're gonna spend your resources top side, I mean, I hope you're gonna look at the Rift Herald at least right here.
I mean, they did ward it up. They got the scuttle, they got the ward on the back of the pit, so maybe they are trying to look towards this Rift Herald here.
They only get vision control. They don't try to pressure it at all. Another mid.
Starfire Spartan. Oh my goodness, that was a very good flash from Neo Guri. It looks like Starfire Spartan, he still wants this, but the Shin ult is coming down. Starfire Spartan's trying to run away here. Punkers does not have flash, so we can't do the taunt flash, but I think the Sten United definitely saved Neo Guri there, because I think Starfire Spartan, he was all for it, dude. He wanted to
kept going and killed him,
yeah. He wanted to go all in on that, so.
Oh man, it just feels so bad to use the Shin ult defensively every time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because last game too, he was using it really, really defensively. It looks like Starfire Spartan going to be going in. Yeah, that's now a 4 over Renekton, as it looks like Vladimir might be in a little bit of trouble here. The Flag and Dragon going to be able to hit as well. There it goes, the ultimate. Awaken is in that pool now, trying to heal, still back up. Is able to get another Empower Q, actually is able to turn that around. Awaken, what a play. I wasn't expecting that. I think that was just, that was just misplay on Lacra's part, because like he was just,
walking up for no reason.
Yeah, and he was getting hit by minions too. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like this game doesn't really feel like Hypnotic is doing all that well. It just feels like
I think comparatively Hypnotic's playing this game perfectly.
Oh, what a but man, what a flash on the bot side. Quicksilver Eyes is still trying to run away, is able to flash away as well. I mean, Chandler doesn't have that Mega Death Rocket. Still trying to run here. Locker is here, doesn't have the Cataclysm. Oh, wait, yeah, he does have the Cataclysm. What am I saying? Chandler still trying to get onto that kill on the Quicksilver Eyes. Not going to be able to get it. Is this the turning point for Sovereign now? That was just way too over-aggressive from Hypnotic.
Well, Sovereign's still down 4k gold.
Yeah, but, I mean... Oh, wait, they didn't even get a shutdown. That sucks. Wait a minute. Yeah. They didn't get a shutdown on the Renekton.
What I was saying about Hypnotic, like, they're obviously not playing it perfectly. You never will.
No.
But I think that Sovereign is just misplaying their team comps win condition so hard that it doesn't matter what Hypnotic does. They have a rough idea of what they should do, and that's enough.
Yeah, like we didn't even see the Twisted Fate with the Shin. We haven't seen the double globals work in either game yet.
We've seen TF ult once, and he ulted to his mid turret.
Yeah, so.
And we've seen Shin ult once, and he ulted to save TF under his turret.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
honestly, I wish Renekton and Vladimir would switch back again, because like Shin now has a Spectre's Cowl and Twisted Fate has Ninja Tabbies. Like, they should switch back now. Oh, so it looks like Starfire Spartan actually trying to get onto here. He doesn't have the stun locked up yet. There it is. The Conqueror gonna be able to proc. Starfire Spartan gonna be able to get that Triumph proc and able to get away very cleanly. But the bot lane from Sovereign is coming up. Elise is here, kind of stuck. It's a little bit of a bad idea here. Gonna have to go up in the air. Still trying to run away. Doesn't have the flash as well, but is going to be going down with Quicksilver Eyes, and it looks like Starfire Spartan is going to be executing here as well. But, I mean, Quicksilver Eyes, that's yet another kill for them and for Sovereign.
Starfire Spartan a little BM there. I think he could have just backed. They were spending so much time on that Elise.
Yeah, I think he could have backed, but hey, I mean, nobody, it's all good. Nobody got the gold, as it looks like.
They're using TFR.
Yeah, they are, but now Karma, she's trying to run away to Shin ult as well, so Lacra is going to be able to lock him up in the Cataclysm. The heal from Chandler, not going to be able to find anything either. Rodark is trying to get that execute, and he is. So, they did use both their globals. They got one kill out of it.
They did use them.
They did use them. So.
They were not as effective as you would like. There's no objective follow-up or anything, but finally we see them execute on the global combo.
Yeah.
Lacra in the fight for his life against
Please
Kuba.
no. Not like this. He has no more mana. He can't Q. I love it.
Alright. Oh no.
Alright.
Disaster.
I mean, it's okay. I executed to Raptors once. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it all happens. So it looks like Punkers is going to be going up to the mid side here. Not going to be able to find the taunt. Starfire Spartan doesn't know that Twisted Fate is here though, but here comes the rest of Hypnotic here. The stun going to be able to hit onto Starfire Spartan, but the Cocoon and so much chain CC from the side of Hypnotic. That Cocoon plus traps plus the Renekton stun equals turret and a kill So
Yeah.
maybe, are they going to try to keep going here? Because Kaisa and Nami is on the backside. Awaken is taking a lot of damage, though. They're all going to be going down. Pool to stay away from that Nami wave. But
Very good Nami wave in that
Yeah,
choke.
very good Nami wave. It also hit the wave as well, so it kind of cleared the wave a little bit. Quicksilver Eyes is going to be just fine here. Thought he was going to be in a little bit of a predicament there, but looks like he was A-okay. Rift Herald may be on the menu here. Looks like they are going to try to start it. Hypnotic going to be trying to start this Rift Herald here, and that is definitely the correct call.
Yeah, they should know that TF and Shin both don't have R. Those are both very long cooldowns.
Yeah, Shin ult is very, very long. Like,
yeah,
it's barely halfway up now.
I believe Shin ult is more than 3 minutes. Like 3 minutes and 20 seconds, I think. Let me look. He does have a Kindle Gem, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why he's going Spirit Passage first. But
yeah, well, so right now with 10% CDR, it's 180 seconds, so 3 full minutes.
Rodark gonna be able to see that wave. It looks like Cloud is gonna be in the next breakup. Awaken might be in a little bit of trouble. There is 3 people on the top here. Doesn't have ult, so he is gonna be able to fool. He won't be able to get away from this. It looks like Locker is on a killing spree.
Oh,
I don't know why he keeps trying to
kill
take...
the Kaisa.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps taking all of these kills. That's like the 2nd or 3rd that I can remember that he's just kind of KS'd away from like Kaisa has 2 assists right now. I mean, what if the Kaisa was 4-0 right now? They could definitely take over the game.
It'd be
It looks
nice,
like Quicksilver Eyes and Jess trying to get onto Starfro Spartan here, but it looks like he is just turning this around. The Jess is to flash away. The wave not going to be able to hit him either. Quicksilver Eyes might be in a little bit of trouble. Starfro Spartan going to be able to get the kill because Jess had to flash the other way and leave the ADC for death. So I guess it is good that Kaisa didn't get that kill because it would have gave over shutdown gold to the Renekton.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're doing, just running at the incredibly fed Renekton.
Yeah. Spear shows it already done. Is that Death's Dance?
Death's Dance.
Holy moly. So, I mean, why is he not building Black Cleaver? You're a top player, tell me. Why is he not building Black Cleaver?
Because he thinks he's better than everyone.
Alright, got
Black
it.
Cleaver is the better item, pretty much always. But Death's Dance, you can afford if you're this far ahead for sure.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad buy. It's just
Yeah,
it's a very confident buy.
It takes away your tankiness.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it looks
Death's Dance
like,
does give you like tankiness
like
in another form.
Sovereign trying to get onto Chandler here. Locker might be in a little bit of trouble, but here comes the Shen ultimate. Rodark is trying to run away with that that shield. Is able to run away fast enough because Shen isn't able to actually get a taunt, and the taunt flash is going to be able to actually save the Twisted Fate, but he might actually be able to give his own life here. Nami is here, so he might be able to give a heal there. He is actually going to be able to give a heal, but Chandler's still going to be able to get that kill, and Jess is in a lot of trouble as well because she got slowed. That is a double kill for the Jinx there. Oh, that is actually a triple kill for the Jinx as Vladimir is able to get that kill as well, and Hypnotic is pushing on the top side too.
That's just I don't think they can end the game, but that is game over.
That's so tragic. You lose every single one of your fights. You get an inhibitor off of that too. Like, there is very good possibility here that there is at least 2 inhib turrets down. And before 20 minutes, yeah, there's 2 inhib turrets down. I wonder if it's going to be 3 inhibs at 18 and a half. I think it is.
I don't think they should.
It is. They're going for it. They're going for it. They're going to try. I mean, everybody's stuff is back up, so I wonder if they're going to try to actually confirm this. Yeah, here they go. Locker is going back in. Doesn't have the Cataclysm though, but it looks like Thuffer Spartan is able to get that inhibitor. Jinx is able to get excited and able to get that kill on Jarvan. That's a double kill for Chandler. That might be a triple kill. No, it looks like Renekton is able to just steal that completely away from his ADC, but it does not matter. It looks like Hypnotic is going to be able to finish out this game even before 20 minutes here. That is a dominant performance. On stream. Hey, let's go, boys.
Yeah, Sovereign, very sad.
Yeah, very sad.
They are very sad. They draft the same comp in 2 games. They don't execute on the globals, and they just get destroyed. Before Hypnotic even lands on their win condition, really, this game. They don't even have the 3-item Jinx. But they basically have the alternative bridge sort of win condition, which is the Renekton Elise, which ended up just winning them the game early. They didn't even have to go for that late game.
Yeah. Wasn't able to go for the late game, but it doesn't matter because they finished up for 20 minutes. That is a very dominant performance from Hypnotic there. I mean, a 22-minute win in their first game, and now a before 20-minute win, their second game. Who would you give the MVP to rather? Because that was a very lopsided affair this series. Who'd you give it to?
MVP. Maybe Starfall Spartan. I mean, not
You
just
think
because
so?
of this game. I think he did very good last game as well.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, obviously, I don't think he hard carried or anything
No,
in the first game, but he did
the
his
second
part.
game he definitely did.
Second game he carried. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
Honestly,
it's hard to give MVP this game. Maybe always there
yeah,
as well.
yeah. Honestly, I would give it to Chandler. He played the Silver Morgana, or sorry, the Caitlyn Janna lane very well. He actually won the lane, and then the Jinx. After he died that second time, he just kind of turned on a switch. He got that triple kill, and he was off to the races. So
Well,
I,
I don't know.
yeah, I know. Like, I mean, in a stop, it's really hard to say who the MVP was because, like, as a team, it seemed like everybody did better than everybody else on the other team. So, but
If you give an MVP for bottom lane, I think it has to be Rodark. I feel like he
really,
carried the laning phase way more than Chandler did.
you think so? Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, that
if you
Morgana,
were
that Morgana.
Morgana landing so many bindings, Karma, he was putting out a lot of poke actually.
Yeah. How much was the damage actually for the Karma? I'm kind of curious. Holy moly, what? He did more damage than Vladimir or Lisa Renekton. What?
Yeah, of course he did. The game was 19 minutes long. Karma's incredibly strong early.
God, I thought Renekton definitely would have had. I feel like if he had PTA, he would have had more damage. But
Renekton was just killing everybody too fast.
yeah,
He wasn't doing any poking. That's the problem.
yeah,
When Renekton comes in contact with you, you just die this game.
yeah,
Karma just takes half your health instead.
yeah. So, kind of an unfortunate way to start off this game one, or sorry, this week one rather, because I really wanted like a 3-game bloodbath series, but
I at least wanted to see Sovereign put up a better fight that last game, but wow, it
Yeah.
was even harder destruction that game.
yeah, and with a less stable comp from Hypnotic as well, I think. I think
Mhm.
the first game comp was just a lot better than the second game, and they smashed him even faster. So I don't know. Hopefully, Sovereign will be able to pick up the pieces after this week because I think they do have some good components. I think Locker is pretty good, and I think Quicksilver Eyes did have very good moments, but they really need to work on the solo lanes, I think. So hopefully, they will be able to do that before week 2 arrives. But other than that, I think that's it. I think that's all she wrote. I think we
Yeah.
talked about everything. Yeah. Yeah. So thanks guys for joining us. I am one of your casters backpacking with me is Chase 2-0 for Hypnotic in very quick fashion. And see you guys for tomorrow for Dom Premade. So I'll see you guys then.